My name is Deihdre Alltop. I grew up in Indiana on the south side of Indianapolis. I went to Southport. I have a big family. I have lots of brothers and sisters. My sister helped me, and she was an influence in that sense of bringing Christ into my life, just using what Emmanuel did for her and her personal journey and her struggles and how they helped her get through her struggles that she was going through. She was trying to show me that God can do anything, and that when you're stuck or you feel like you need redirection or you need to find your purpose again, that if you just go to God, then that will happen. When I lived in California, my spiritual journey was something that for years I thought was personal and that it was okay for it to be personal. And I prayed and I had a relationship with God, and I went to Him, and I thought I was on a path that He had chose for me. But what I didn't realize was that there was more to the relationship with God that I didn't even know about. I was going through a trying time with a relationship, if you will, and I was stuck. I was kind of in a point where I didn't know that I had lost my self-worth, if you will. And so I visit every year from California to Indiana. My sister had given me the dates that she was producing and was like, you should really just come to one of the live services if you can. And so I thought, okay, great. So we picked one. I came to service with her. I sat front row, and it changed my life. I'm not going to lie. It changed my life. It allowed me to have a fresh take on what I was going through personally. It made me realize that I wasn't done. And that's why I was stuck, because I thought that I had healed, and I thought that I had forgiven myself and other, the other things in my life that had brought me down, but more so myself for what I felt like putting myself in those situations. My sister's relentless pursuit for me and my faith with God was, I think that it was so special to me because she knew that I would never give up on myself. She knew that I wouldn't do that and that I would keep trekking on. But she didn't give up on me. And she didn't give up on me because she knew that God didn't give up on her. And she didn't have to tell me any particular stories or scriptures or anything. She just kept inviting me back to see it so that I could experience it for myself, just like anyone can experience it for themselves and see that when somebody has a relentless pursuit in you, it's for a reason. We're all deserving. There's no time frame for anything. Everything's on God's time. But if you just show up and you just believe, just like my sister showed up and believed, and then she did that for me, that's the first step to building, your faith and getting back on the path that you deserve and living the worthy life.